there's always this thing in the back of people's heads, like runners' heads. Um, and I know like I've definitely done higher mileage than like maybe a coach wanted, and I know you've probably done the same thing. But in my mind, and I think like this just makes sense, is the end of the day, the more you run without being injured or fatigued, the better you're going to be at running. Like at the end of the day, like if you could run a marathon a day and be mentally and physically healthy through the whole thing, then you're going to be better than someone that runs 6 miles a day, you know?
Exactly.
It's just like, but I think there's always like, I need to get my rest, or rest is more important than training. And it's like, wait, hold on. You have to train. Else, sitting on the couch isn't going to make you run a faster 5K.
Yeah. Like the key is being able to, you have 22 hours a day where you're not running. And that's your recovery time. Like, you shouldn't have to shorten your run because, oh, you need this recovery. Like, what are you doing in that 22 hours? It's different. You staying up late, you partying too much, stuff like that. Like, if you can eliminate those things, like really focus on hard recovery, getting naps and stuff, like the body's supposed to be able to handle that. Like, think about the cavemen. Back in like those dudes ran everywhere. The Kenyans, like they run everywhere. Like the human body can handle it, but other people are just getting too soft.
You think everyone's too soft?
To some extent, yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Everybody loves their comfort zone, me included. You included. Everybody loves their comfort zone. It's tough to get out of.
How do you get out of it?
We're asking the big questions now. I don't even know if I've left my comfort zone, you know? You can't do it all at once. You got to push it a little bit here and there. Like, I don't think it's super sustainable to, you know, you live comfortably in your house and you got your kitchen and the heat and this is comfort zone. I'm going to go live outside in the ice storm that just happened last night here. Like, you know, you got to do stuff like here and there. Like, man, I don't want to go out for the Sunday run. Let me stay in the treadmill instead. Like, no, who cares if it's 12 degrees outside? Like, I'm going to go run outside. Like, little stuff here and there.
Interesting. Do you ever just do stuff?
Comfort zone is going to McDonald's, you know? How about you go cook up a chicken breast instead? You know, there's little stuff like that.
Yeah. I think that's honestly, I got to work on that. It's like making food. I used to like make food a lot, but now it's like, yo, like, you know, going to Chipotle sounds way, way better than going to
Chipotle might be an exception. That stuff's good.
That stuff is good, dude.
Hey, it's pretty healthy as far as, you know, fast food.
Yeah, it's like a pretty good alternative versus like anything out. Like most things you're gonna find that you can get in 5 minutes are like not gonna be doing very much for you.
I mean, everything in moderation, you know, here and there, it's totally fine. Like, I'm not saying to anybody like, oh, I don't need a gram of sugar every day. Like, you know, everybody has, like, you got to eat that kind of stuff. Like, you got to live in your comfort zone sometimes. That's totally good.
So you think you have to live in your comfort zone sometimes, but then other times,
you're going to go crazy if you try to do every single thing, like, outside your comfort zone. Yeah.
Yeah. Because one thing I noticed is when I was living in the van for like a few months, once it started to get cold, man, my productivity just plummeted because I was just cold like the entire day, you know, to the point where like my like hierarchy of needs were like, don't be cold. And like, I couldn't get above that. Like thinking about anything more than like huddling in this blanket or whatever the hell, or like finding a Starbucks to go sit in just wasn't anything. And so I think that's to the point of like, there needs to be a certain level of comfort. And then once I came back home for a little bit, I was like, wow, it is such a luxury to sit in a like temperate house and like have like carpeted floors or like a clean place to be with like access to food almost unlimitedly.
Yeah.
Crazy.